Hello, everybody. Ryan in Sacktown coming to you. The Kings with a 65-40 lead at halftime. I'm here in Stockton covering the Stockton Kings versus the Oklahoma City Oklahoma City G League team tonight, the Western Conference Finals. But we want to talk about your Sacramento Kings, a slow start. And I do apologize for the audio. We're going to get that muted a little more once Jerry Reynolds joins us. But the Kings with a slow start offensively. Luckily, they're playing a Brooklyn Nets team that has 8 players dressed, the league minimum, in order to play an NBA game. They hung in there for the first, say, 12 minutes. After that, the Kings bench absolutely took over. Trey Lyles, Davon Mitchell, both with very, very big games. Jerry Reynolds joining us here at the half. Jerry, let's get these profiles fixed right there, and I'll go on mute once I start asking you a question. But, Jerry, what were your overall thoughts on the first half?
Well, the Kings did exactly what you're supposed to do to a team like Brooklyn, who really isn't very good and are thin and tired. So basically, I thought the defensive pressure was good, forced Brooklyn to take some tough shots, and then the Kings really, as you pointed out, I thought the bench was outstanding. Lyles and Davon in particular really providing the spark, and then Fox and Sabonis doing what Fox and Sabonis does.
Yeah, that's what they do, Jerry. And I want to focus in a little bit more on Davon. We've talked about how he's shooting the ball much better, but we're not talking about just his play overall. What are you seeing that's making him much more of a threat offensively?
Well, I think the fact is he's got confidence in his shot, which he should have, because, he's shooting well over 40% the last couple of months from three. And so that gives him a lot of confidence in his offensive game. So, and you're seeing it. I'm not seeing you anymore, Ryan, but so I don't know. There you are again.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So
you're bouncing around there. I don't know what's happening to you.
Jerry, when you're in an arena, you just try to find a little nook and cranny where there's not too much sound to be able to broadcast. So,
no, but it's a good half, and you just hope the Kings will come out in the third quarter and really maintain the pressure, and you can maybe have a comfortable win, which they need to win in the worst way, of course, and maybe get the starters some rest. I think it's no question that it'd be good to get Fox and Sabonis in particular, and maybe Keegan a lot of rest. They've got a tough stretch coming up.
Yeah, they do have a tough stretch, Jerry. I want to ask you really quick about Keon Ellis. Again, he got into early foul trouble. Is this just something that we should write off to it's a long season, or you notice anything specifically with him defending?
Well, I think he's a very aggressive defender, and that in itself will lead to some fouls, and I think that's what you want from him. He gets 6 fouls. And so you would prefer he to get a few fouls. I think in Keon's case, in my opinion anyway, he has a habit of grabbing a little bit, kind of reaching as guys go by. Gets a ticky tack one now and then. But I think that'll get better as time goes. Obviously he works hard. He's got good instincts for the game, but like I say, he'll get a couple little ticky-tack fouls. But, what Mike Brown wants from him is he wants aggressive play on the defensive end, which will lead to some fouls.
Yeah, well, and the Kings, that's going to lead both ways. The Kings are going to get to the line, too, when that physical brand of basketball is playing, and they've got to be able to make those free throws. De'Aaron Fox played well in that first half. Shooting percentage, a little bit left to be desired. Jerry, what are you looking for in the second half from Fox?
Well, I think he, really for him to push the ball and try to get in that midpoint area, he can get all the way to that. But put pressure on the defense. He can get the 3-point shot probably about any time he wants it, but I think he can get the 12, 15-footer anytime he wants it, and that just breaks down the defense. So I think that's what you want from Fox. Go get those easy shots, and he can spray it out for some other guys with flat-footed three-pointers. I think that would even be more effective.
Yes, indeed. Jerry Reynolds joining us at halftime. Jerry, I'm going to wrap the show up a little quicker than normal, just because it is getting a little bit loud in here. But I want to get your expectations for the second half and your final score.
Well, I think it's going to be a nice, comfortable win for the Kings. I think probably 120 to 102, something like that. And I think a lot of the starters will get some time off. That's my hope. That's my opinion, and that's my prediction.
There it is from the man, the legend, Jerry Reynolds. We're going to wrap up the halftime show. You guys enjoy the second half. Grant will be back after the game, open phone, so make sure you're here for that. Thank you again, Jerry, for joining us at the halftime. And everybody, have a great second half. Light the beam.